Friends, rubber sector stumbles in Kerala addressing skill and vendor gaps. Welcome to our discussion on transforming Kerala's rubber sector. Kerala, the largest producer of natural rubber in India, accounting for over 74% of national production, faces a concerning reality. Currently, less than 4% of natural rubber is consumed by the non-tear rubber industry in Kerala, and surprisingly, we lack approved vendors eligible to participate in public sector tenders. This glaring gap highlights the failure of existing agencies to focus on this critical area. Consequently, it is imperative that we establish skill and vendor development centers in Kerala to bridge this gap and unlock the full potential of our rubber industry. These centers will play a pivotal role in enhancing skills for high performance rubber product manufacturing, developing vendors to meet public sector demands, harnessing tender opportunities in railways, defense, shipping, and other sectors, fostering job creation and local economic growth. By addressing this pressing need, we can propel Kerala's rubber sector and industry forward, ensuring a brighter future for our farmers, workers, and
Rubber sector
economy.
stumbles in Kerala, addressing skill and vendor gaps. Part 1. Before we discuss the details about skill and vendor development centers, we must have some idea about different types of rubbers. First, we will discuss natural rubber. Natural rubber is obtained from a tree called Havia brasiliensis. In the picture on the left hand side, we can see a white liquid which is collected in a cup. This white liquid is natural rubber latex. Latex means it's a colloidal suspension of rubber particles in water. Is called field latex. Major composition will be water and the rest will be rubber particles. It means that the dry rubber content in field latex around 30 to 40%. Field latex can never be directly used for making dipped products. But field latex, after processing for creaming or centrifuging, can be used for making dipped products of various types. Whereas for high quality products like surgical glove, elastic threads, balloons, etc. are manufactured from centrifugal latex, the DRC, the dry rubber content of centrifugal latex will be around 60%. And if latex is acid treated, we get a rubber coagulated, and the coagulated rubber, after making into sheet and drying, we get a dry smoked sheet or ribbed smoked sheet, and we can see the dry rubber on the right hand side of this picture. Ribbed smoked sheet is available in 4 grades: RSS grade 1, 2, 3 and 4. Similarly, we may have another form of dry rubber called block rubber. Block rubber can also be produced from rubber latex, and it is available in various grades: ISNR 3, ISNR 5, ISNR 10, 20, 30 and 40. Block rubbers are usually used for tire manufacturing. Bulk volumes of block rubbers are used for making tires. These are something about the raw material natural rubber. However, before proceeding to other types of rubbers, we must have some idea about its physical properties of natural rubber. Natural rubber is perhaps having the highest tensile strength property. It has very good tensile strength, and elongation at break is also very good. It has very good modulus properties too. But natural rubber also has some limitations. Natural rubber is highly susceptible to atmospheric degradation. It is very poor in ozone resistance and oxygen resistance. The natural rubber is also very weak in oils. Oil resistance of natural rubber is very weak. So these are the limitations, but at the same time, the best properties like tensile strength, high tensile strength, high modulus, high elongation break are good for using natural rubber in various types of products. Now let us discuss some synthetic rubbers. There are different types of synthetic rubbers available. Most of the synthetic rubbers are petroleum origin. Nitrile rubber. Nitrile rubber is acrylonitrile rubber. Nitrile rubber is well known for its oil resistance. It also has a very good tensile strength. But even though its oil resistance is good, its acid resistance is poor. Solvent resistance is also not good in nitrile rubber. However, natural rubber is well known for its good oil resistance, and it is used in products like oil seals. Butyl rubber is well known for its air impermeability. Because of this property, butyl rubber is generally used for making tire tubes. This rubber is also known for its non-bouncing property. That means its resilience is very poor. It will not bounce when the rubber is dropped from a height. Chloroprene rubber is known for its adhesion property, and it's also having very good oxidation ozone resistance. Its tensile strength is also good, but its solvent resistance is poor. EPDM rubber is known for its very good weather resistance, ozone resistance, and oxidation resistance. It's also good for radiation resistance. But its negative is having very poor tensile strength. Fluorocarbon rubber is also well known for its oxidation ozone resistances, and it is having very good degradation resistance and heat resistance. Acid resistance and solvent resistance may be poor. Silicone rubber is synthetic rubber. It's having very good heat resistance, and it can be used for food grade products. Silicone rubber can be used in rockets and other areas where high temperature is a matter. Silicone rubber is available in two forms: liquid form in gel, liquid form, and it's also available in solid form. Polybutadiene rubber is a synthetic rubber. It is known for its skid resistance. It's used in tire making along with other synthetic rubber and natural rubber. Polyurethane rubber is available in liquid form. Polyurethane is having very good tensile strength, and its ozone resistance is also good, but its acid resistance and alkali resistance are poor. Styrene butadiene rubber is similar to natural rubber. It's having good tensile strength, and its wear and tear property is also good. It's having very good hardness. These are some good properties of styrene butadiene rubber, but it is poor to ozone resistance, acid resistance, alkali, and solvent resistance. Thiochlor polysulfide is a synthetic rubber which is having very good acid resistance. Polysulfide is having poor compression set and resilience properties. Now, let us discuss natural rubber production in the year 2022, statistics. In India, the production was 8,43,000 tons in 2022. Natural rubber production in Kerala in the year 2022 was 6,32,250 tons. It comes around 75% of the total natural rubber produced in the country. World ranking. In natural rubber production, Thailand comes first. NR production in Thailand was 47 lakhs 53,000 ton in the year 2022. Indonesia produced around 31 lakh 35,000 ton. Vietnam produced 12 lakh 92,000 ton. Ivory Coast produced 12 lakh 86,000 ton. China 8 lakh 53,000 ton. India produced 8 lakh 43,000 ton in the year 2022, and India came sixth. Malaysia in seventh position, and they produced 3,77,000 ton in the year 2022. That's about the natural rubber production in the year 2022. Now, natural rubber consumption. India consumed around 12.57 lakhs ton per annum. India produced, whereas China consumed 57 lakhs ton per annum. And natural rubber consumption of China is very high, and it comes around 40% of the total natural rubber produced in the world. Now, rubber consumption product-wise, India. In the country, a greater portion of natural rubber is consumed for tire production. It comes around 65%. In footwear, natural rubber is consumed 12%. In belts and hoses, NR is consumed 6%. Camelback and lattice products, natural rubber consumption is 7%. And in other products, natural NR consumption is 10%. So these are about the overall picture of natural rubber consumption in India. Whereas in Kerala, in non-tire sector, we consume only 4% natural rubber, whereas in tire sector, 12% natural rubber is consumed. That's the picture of natural rubber consumption in various products, rubber products. Kerala's contribution in high-performance rubber products manufacturing. No approved vendors supplying rubber products to Indian Railways, Indian Defence, shipping sector and other public sector undertakings. Our contribution is nil. Although we are the largest natural rubber producer in the country, most of the rubber we produce is consumed by other states for meeting the demand of public sectors. No agencies in Kerala succeeded to contribute qualified vendors. Establishing a skill and vendor development center for rubber is the only solution. Need and scope of skill and vendor development centers for rubber. Qualified individuals in the production of high performance rubber products is inevitable. The professionals have to stay updated with the complexity of rubber products and also with the latest advancements in industry. The center will offer a wide range of training modules covering rubber product manufacturing, processing, and quality control. Skill and vendor development centers must provide everything needed to produce qualified vendors. This will not only benefit the local economy but also contribute to the overall growth and advancement of the industry as a whole. Pending proposal for skill development center in rubber. Projected employment creation, latex and dry rubber. Direct employment expected is 600. Indirect employment expected is 1,500. Total 2,100 per annum. This proposal is said to be considered by governments. How manufacturers get orders from organizations like Indian Railways. By participating in tenders, prepare sample products initially, meeting the quality specifications as insisted by the buyer, and then get vendor approval. Finally, after getting vendor approval, participate in tenders and get orders. Some high-performance rubber products demanding stringent quality parameters. Railways. These are, the picture shows some of the rubber products used in railways. Rail pad made of butyl rubber, 6 mm thickness. Rail pad again made of natural rubber, 6 mm thickness. Rubber vestibule. Rubber vestibule is a big rubber component used in rail coaches. EPDM beading. EPDM beading is used for fixing big glasses in rail coaches, especially in the air-conditioned compartments. EPDM is well known for its weather resistance, ozone resistance, and oxidation resistance. It's also good for radiation resistance. Ethylene propylene diene monomer rubber is known as EPDM. Sample tender of Indian Railways. Before a manufacturer, rubber product manufacturer participate in the final tender, the manufacturer has to go through a sample tender published by Indian Railways. First of all, the manufacturer has to submit a request for proposal. With this proposal, the manufacturer has to prepare samples of products as per the specifications insisted by Research Designs and Standards Organization (RDSO). In this sample tender of Indian Railways, a global notice was issued by the Lucknow office. Sample tender of Indian Railways, Government of India, Ministry of Railways, Research Designs and Standards Organization (RDSO), Lucknow. They issued a global notice for a request for proposal. As per this request for proposal, every manufacturer has to submit a proposal with a sample prepared as per the specifications insisted in this sample tender. Ministry of Railways, Research Designs and Standards Organization Lucknow is inviting the proposal from the firms whose product high performance rail pad using rubber based pads qualifies the technical criteria given in Annexure C for shortlisting the products for considering for field trial on Indian Railways. Annexure C. In this annexure, manufacturing procedures and materials, designs, manufacturing process, etc. are explained. The high performance rail pad shall be manufactured using natural rubber, a ribbed smoked sheet either of grade 1 to 3 or a blend with a synthetic rubber suitably compounded and vulcanized so as to conform to the requirements of the specification. The natural rubber based pads shall meet the qualifying criteria as given in Table A under para 1 to 1. These are the different physical properties to be met by each product. Especially here, it is a rail pad, rubber-based rail pad. The parameters are hardness, Shorey, tensile strength before and after aging, elongation break before and after aging, modulus, compression set, tension set, load compression set, electrical resistance stiffness, ash content test, specific gravity test, etc. are to be passed in these rail pad samples. This is dimensions and tolerances. These are pictures showing dimensions and tolerance of rubber-based rail pad. The length and breadth, thickness, etc. are mentioned there. The manufacturer, while preparing the sample, they have to comply with these specifications. Indian Railways, latest tenders 2024, some information. This year so far, there are 191 rail pad tenders in India published by various tendering authorities. Tenders taken for discussion. Rail pad. First example, tender notice number 1, that is TDR 4395327. In this tender, the tendering authority has given the briefing that tender for running contract for manufacture and supply of different kinds of CGR SP, composite grooved rubber sole plates. So this is the material the manufacturer has to supply. Bidding type open tender, state West Bengal, city Kolkata. Last date for bid, it was 12/7/2024, and the earnest money deposit was 20 lakhs. Tender value was around 37 crores INR. Railpad 2, tender notice number TDR 4537230. Tender brief. Railpad has to be made of material like EVA, ethylene vinyl acetate, or TPU, thermoplastic polyurethane, or ethylene propylene monomer rubber EPDM, or thermoplastic polyester. Bidding type open tender, state Maharashtra, city Bhusawal. Last date for the bid is 22/10/2024, EMD 5,20,850. Tender value not disclosed. Indian Railways other rubber products generally tendered. This is only a list for understanding. I am not discussing in detail all these rubber products here. Just to go through this various rubber products, railway also invite tenders for these rubber components. Air brake hoses, hose assemblies, groove rubber sole plates, upper and lower rubber washer, air duct boot, rubber vestibule, etc. We will discuss the areas to be focused for manufacturing high performance rubber products in part 2.
In conclusion, Kerala's rubber sector stands at a crossroads. By establishing skill and vendor development centers, we can unlock tender opportunities in public sectors, create jobs, and fuel local economic growth. The time to act is now. Let us collectively work towards enhancing skills for high-performance rubber product manufacturing, developing vendors to meet public sector demands, harnessing tender opportunities in railways, defense, shipping, and other sectors, fostering job creation and local economic growth. Together, we can propel Kerala's rubber sector to new heights, solidifying its position as a leader in the industry. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let us shape a brighter future for Kerala's rubber sector.